Hey MiniWarGamers, welcome to the next episode of War of the Realms. So today, Cullen and I are going to try something a little bit different. We're going to use for the first time the Lizardmen and the Vampire counts for the battle report. But what's happening with us is, in a couple of weeks, we're going to go to a local tournament here for Age of Sigmar to meet some people who play the game, to see how well we can do with it, and get some good practice.
See how well people are bringing to tournaments. Just see what meta is being created already.
Absolutely. So this is the first time we're having some kind of comp really in our battle report. So we're using a comp system similar to what a lot of the tournaments are using right now. We're actually using, I think, about 15 war scrolls or 12? 12 war scrolls. We can deploy up to 8 of those war scrolls. 80 wounds on the table at the start of the turn, or start of the game one. You can summon only from your reserve of war scrolls or war scrolls you have on the table. 1 hero up to 3. 0 to 3 monsters, 0 to 3 war machines. I think that covers everything.
I think that's about it. I mean, there's a couple more, a couple unit restrictions and a couple smaller rules.
Yeah.
I think that's about the major rules that.
And we haven't seen the full release for the rule set for the tournament we're going to, but we know it's going to be basically what we just said. Now, heads up as well. We're both going to bring what we think are going to be cheesy tournament lists. We're going to see how well we can do in this regard. I'm going to bring I'm going to bring no infantry. I'm playing the Vampire counts with a lot of big monsters. I'm going to try fast-moving cavalry and flyers, hard-hitting, multiple wound, rending things. And Cullen is trying a more defensive list with some really good shooting and some decent magic. We're both going to try a lot of summoning. Yeah, exactly. We're both going to try some summoning, see what we can get off. Very experimental. I hope it's a good battle report. I think it'll be a pretty good one.
I think so.
And now we're going to use a bunch of new terrain. We're going to have some archways on the table. We're going to have a bunch of Sylvan Wildwoods. We will use the rules for everything on the table except for the realm gates. There's just a lot of things to keep track of. Trying to keep.
We're slowly going to work our way up to it.
Yeah.
While we're still.
So I try to put as much terrain on the table of just not having to roll to see what it is. So Sylvan Wildwoods and fitting archways. So let's look at the armies right now, or the war scrolls right now, and the table. Here are the 80 war scrolls I'm going to deploy. I have a unit of Morghast Archai, a unit of Morghast Harbingers, 2 units of Blood Knights, a Tomb Scorpion, and an Abyssal Terror, a Vampire and Abyssal Terror. Now, my undeployed war scrolls are going to be Spirit Hosts of Vargoyles, Black Knights, Hex Wraiths, and Dire Wolves. And Cullen's 80 wounds for his, how many war scrolls? Is this 1 squad or 2?
That is 1.
1 squad. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 deployed war scrolls, 80 wounds. Bastillodon, Salamanders, Chameleon Skinks, 2 units of Temple Guard.
15 of them.
Slan Mage Priest, a Skink Priest, and we got some Pterodon Riders. And what are your undeployed war scrolls?
I have Saurus Warriors, Razordons, Croxagors, and a Troglodyte.
Here's our table. We're going to be using Sylvan Wildwoods, 2 fitting archways, and 2 realm gates. Table is split by Cullen this way, right down the middle. This is my side. Cullen has to deploy war scroll first. He's taking his Chameleon Skinks and putting them in hiding. I'm going to respond by taking my Scorpion and entombing him beneath the sand.
Okay.
Cullen has then placed his Temple Guard over here. I have dropped my Morghast right across the table from them. Cullen has then dropped his other unit of Temple Guard, and I put my Harbingers into the Sylvaneth Wildwood. Cullen drops his Pterodon Riders. I drop more Blood Knights. The Bastillodon. And my, I forget what it's called. What's it called, Cullen?
Why is it my job? I don't know what you're talking about.
Abyssal Terror. I figured it out. All by myself. And then Cullen drops his Slan Mage Priest, his Skink Priest, and his Salamanders. Cullen is now going to roll for his Celestial configuration for his Slan. He gets himself a 5.
So that means I'm re-rolling 1s to hit for all Seraphim units.
On the entire table?
Yep.
Okay, as long as he's alive, right?
I believe so. Let me just double check on that, but yeah.
Okay, thank you. I finished deploying first, so I can decide who gets to go first. And I say, it's Cullen. You take turn 1. No. The Slan Mage Priest is going to give Inspiring Presence to the Blue Temple Guard. Priest is going to pray for Celestial Rites. It'll affect all Seraphim units in an 8-inch bubble around him on a 3+. No pray.
It was 4+.
4+?
Yeah.
Going on to the movement phase, we have some chameleon skinks just appearing out of the woods over here. And Cullen asked me not to show this yet because it's not the movement phase, because he's still in the hero phase. Sorry about that, buddy. You go ahead and cast a spell.
Yeah, we are going to start. We're going to cast Arcane Shield. That's a range of 12, correct?
Yep.
So we're going to cast it on these Temple Guard here.
On Temple Guard? Alright.
Yep.
Looking for a 6.
So on 2 dice, correct?
Yep. You got it. I have nothing in range, so you are going to get Arcane Shield.
Perfect.
And for a second spell, the Slant Mage Priest is going to try to summon some Razordons.
And gets it with a 9.
Oh boy. Can't find their die. There we go. And dropping some Razordon right here. And for the third spell, the Slant Mage Priest is trying to summon in some Croxagore. Looking for a 6. Negative.
No.
And now the movement phase, the pop out of the trees, but it scared me. We're going to move now. Cullen is opting to not do any movement in his movement phase. You want to shuffle around at all? Nah, you're pretty well good at it.
Yeah, I think so.
He wants me to come to him because I'm pretty much a fast-moving combat beast. And he wants me to come into his range.
There's no point in running right in so you can charge me easier.
I think it makes sense. Alright, so we're going into the shooting phase and the skinks are going to fire at something. We got 13 shots coming in from these chameleon skinks.
2 shots apiece, so 26.
26 shots into my Abyssal Terror. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling for the Slan Celestial Rites. Bunch of hits. We have to roll the 6s separately because they are worth 2 wounds apiece.
So wounding on 4s? Nothing.
And the rest wounding on 4s. 3-up save. I should have had her in the terrain. She has a 4-up save, plus 1 for a shield, and plus 1 for being in the terrain. Her wing is in that terrain. Getting a 2-up save. She takes 3 wounds. She's down to 5. Here we go on to my turn now in my hero phase. I think I'm gonna summon something. In the hero phase, she's gonna try to cast Hellish Vigor on the knight's way over here. And she fails. She's going to use her command ability now, Supernatural Terror. So any Battleshock test taken within 6 of her, you roll an extra die and discard the lowest. Going on the movement phase, I'm going to move these knights up to the forest here. And I just made a crucial error in my hero phase. Finding these are wild woods. Now a bunch of trees are getting angry and start whacking my models to cast a spell.
Oh no!
So on a 5+, it's going to get angry and attack stuff, and it does. These guys are going to take D3 mortal wounds. They take 2. They're taking D3 mortal wounds. They take 2. They're going to take D3 mortal wounds. They take 3. And she'll take D3 mortal wounds. She'll take 1. Down to 4. And continuing on with my movement. We're going to go back step and roll for Cullen's Wildwood. I roll die for that one. On a 5+, it's angry. It's angry. So your Temple Guard take D3 mortal wounds. They take 2, and the Slan takes 1. I have a Scorpion popping up over here. The Archai are going to run. And the Harbingers are going to fly up here. They're gonna run for extra inches. 11 inches. And getting themselves some cover. These Blood Knights are going to go after the Razordons. And Gamble here, she has to go take care of these guys, and she cannot. Oh, gotta stay with 3 inches away. Hey, you were within 3 inches of me.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I measured.
Nothing to shoot, so going on to my combat fair, my charge sub phase. I'm going to start with my Scorpion. 6 will get me into the Salamanders. I might go for the Bastilla if I roll high enough. Bastilla in the range? Nope.
Nope, just the Salamanders.
Alright, so I'm going to go to the Salamanders right here. Blood Knights are going to declare a charge. 6 will get them on the Razorons. Wonder if this guy can get all the way to the Temple Guard.
What is it? 4. No,
it's like 10.
10? No.
Nope. Okay, so I'm going to go right for the Razordon.
You can get all the way around them.
I'm just going to stop like that.
Right there.
And here is a very, very crucial charge. Very crucial charge. Don't roll 2. Okay, she's in.
Oh,
just barely. Oh boy. Alright, so the Scorpion's Tail Stinger hits 1 attack, hitting on a 3. He's wounding on a 3. No damage. He has 2 attacks with his powerful pincers, hitting on 4s. Oh, that's not good. Once per game, Cullen should do this earlier when I charged him.
No, once per turn.
Once per turn. Okay, so on a 4+, these Lizardmen get to throw a volley of spikes at my knights as they charge in.
No!
So the Lizardmen are going to attack the Blood Knights now. So we have 9 attacks.
Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s.
4 up save. I take 2 wounds. Down to 1. 3 wounds apiece. I'm going to attack back with my knights now. 3 attacks apiece per models. My Castellan hits on 2s. Actually, their save would have been 3+, not 4+. But I don't think it'd be a problem. I'm going to get wounds back out of this combat phase. The rest of the unit hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 5 up save. 4 go through, and they're all worth D3 apiece.
Whoa!
And slays 2 models. And at the end of that combat, I will heal a wound for killing something. And now the Lizardmen are going to pile into my Scorpion and attack my Scorpion. Broke my model, dude. Wait a minute, backing up a step. I got horse attacks to do.
Oh.
Castellan horses hits on a 3. Rushed horses hit on a 4. Wound on a 4. And 5 up save. Actually, there's no rest. You have a 4 up save, right? You have a 4 up save normally?
Yep, I do.
You take 1 wound.
So he's down.
6 attacks from the Salamander, sitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 4 up save becomes 5 up. Takes 2 wounds. Down to 3. And I was hoping Cullen would attack over here first and pile out of the terrain because now he's a 3 up save. There's the special rules for the chameleons, so I have to attack over here. With the Death Lance, we got 3 attacks sitting on 3s. 3 hits, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds is -1 to your save, so your 3 up becomes 4 up. 2 go through, and they're worth 3 damage apiece right now, so 6 dead. The Vampiric Sword, 4 attacks sitting on 3s. They're wounding on 3s. We got 2, -1, so 4 up save. And they're worth D3. And 1 more dice. Then the Abyssal Terror has 6 attacks hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. Rolling really, really well here. 4 up save right now for you. And 2 more die.
1 left.
Yeah. And the lone model's gonna pile in and attack. 1 hit on a 5. Nothing.
Nope.
End of this combat phase, I heal a wound for killing a model. And now Cullen is going to have to take a battle shock test. He lost 13 models.
I lost just 10 because I lost 3 to the Wildwood.
This will happen this turn.
Okay, oh, it's all this turn?
Yep.
Well,
so
then.
it's 2d6, so 5 plus 1 more.
Oh, yeah. I'm choosing one.
And 10 plus he flees. Totally good. I'll push my command ability and roll another die and take away with the lowest, but he's totally fleeing. Alright, so we're going on to turn 2. Let's use him to go first. Cullen's gonna roll a 2. I'm gonna... Whoa! I really wanted it. The Slan Mage Priest is now gonna try to cast
Summon
Chameleon Skinks. He gets it with an 8. You get 5 of them?
I do get 5. And I'm...
He's summoning them right there. And then while he's still in the hero phase, they're just gonna disappear. Cullen's gonna try to summon some Croxagores on a 6. Oh, you got it with an 8. Getting ready to flank my Blood Knights. Alright, Cullen rolled, did 2 spells within the forest. We kind of forgot these already. So first of all, do the first one. Roll 1 spell. No damage, because that wouldn't have hurt the Croxagore. Roll the second one. No damage. And I talked Cullen into risking 1 more spell. He's trying to cast Arcane Bolt on my Blood Knights. It's a bad move, man. He got it. I have nothing in range to unbind. I take 3 wounds and lose a knight, plus a wound on another one, and you take, see the wood gets angry on a 5. It does.
Oh, it does. Oh, of course it does.
So he takes D3 wounds.
Oh, of course he takes 3 wounds. Thanks, Steve. You're the best.
They take D3, they lose 3 models. Any 3 you like. And then they take D3 wounds.
They're not within an inch.
Now they are.
Hey.
Putting a wound on the last non-command guy. And the priest is going to pray on a 4 plus.
Got it.
Yes. All Seraphim with an 8 get to reroll runs, charges, and saves. Saves the big one. In the movement phase, that Slan is getting away from the wood.
He's had enough.
It actually going to run, moving an extra inch because he was actually just a little too close to the woods.
No, he's away from
All
it.
good. And continuing on with the movement phase, who else wants to move?
We will move the Temple Guard.
As Cullen starts to do his movement for his Temple Guard here, I'm going to start marking the temple or all the units that got hit by the priest's ability, allowing them to reroll the charges and their saves. So we got Temple Guard, Pterodons, the other Temple Guard unit. The Bastiladon got hit, and so did the Salamanders. Landing right over here, and then the other Temple Guard unit are going through the archway.
Yep.
And then the Bastiladon is also going to move on up. Right now, Cullen is debating on where to put the Pterodon Riders. He's not sure if he should try to run and fly over and drop rocks on my Blood Knights, maybe going and dropping rocks on my Salamanders, maybe flying forward and trying to engage my Harbingers. He's been staring at the board for like 7 minutes. Let's just sit here quietly with Cullen as he decides.
We're just gonna get within 3.
Decision made.
Yeah.
Cullen's landing here, and his spear tip is 3 inches away from the smoky parts of my Harbinger, and the wing. Make sure you're 3 inches away from me, buddy. I'm gonna make you measure this. You're good.
It's hard to see.
Right here is currently the casualty pile Cullen has done so far. Oh yeah, that and that Salamander over there. He's wrecking my models today, guys. The Skink Priest is going to move behind the Temple Guard.
Yeah, let's just truck it behind.
And they're done moving because they got summoned in. Yep. So that's your movement phase. What's do you got for shooting?
Some,
okay. Now moving on to the shooting phase, we have 4 Pterodon Riders throwing their javelins at my Harbingers. Hitting on 4s. You got 2 hits, you're wounded on 3s. You got 1 wound. Alright, so they have a 4-up save, but they're all in the cover, so they have a 3-up save. Made it. Now, while I was looking up the save for this unit, I realized I made an error. Some of you may already caught this one. My first hero phase, when she cast a spell to summon something, she was within 18 of them, and because she was within 18 of them, she got +1 to the cast, so her attempt would have went off. I caught it now. I'm going to be making more of these mistakes. That's why we're playing these lists. We're trying to learn what all these models do. And it's very fresh, and trying to remember what every unit does. There have already been other mistakes you saw we haven't caught yet, but I caught this one. And now the Salamander is going to try to do some shooting. What are you going to shoot?
There, well, the only thing within range is that, because only 8 inches.
The spider, or the scorpion?
Yep.
We got 2 shots hitting on what?
3s.
3s. We got 2 hits. Wounded on 3s.
Got him. 1.
The scorpion save of 4-up goes up to 6. And he fails. How many wounds does he take?
I believe it's D3. Oh, D6.
D6. Ouch. He takes 6 wounds and dies.
There you go, sir.
The Lizardmen is now going to shoot at the Blood Knights he's in combat with. He has 2d6 shots. He got 4. Hitting on 3s. That's half hitting and wounding on 4s. No. Not very statistical for you, buddy. I'm sorry. What?
Is that a 1?
Oh, that was a 1. You get to reroll that for that slant. Your celestial rights. Hitting on a... You missed. Now the Bastiladon is trying to zap my Harbingers with his 2d6 Sun Gem Searing Beam. 2d6 hits or shots, 6 shots. They are hitting on 4s. And Cullen gets no 1s. So he got 3 hits. And he's wounding on 3s. He's got 3 wounds. These are -1 to my saves. So my 4-up goes to 3-up because of cover, back over to 4-up. And I fail 1, which goes into 2 wounds. And this dude right here drops down to 2 wounds. That's going to end the shooting phase. Moving on to the charge phase. Who wants to make an attempt to charge first?
We will go with the Pterodons.
Pterodons are going first. Charge distance of 7. Who do you want to charge?
We're going to get right to here.
Yep. Cullen, I'm making a suggestion. Before you move that, why don't you see how many models we can actually get within 1 inch of my guy? I don't think very many. It might not be worth charging them. But we'll take a look at that and we'll come back and check. Alright, Cullen is choosing to redirect over to the Blood Knights. After we both played around with these models, he's able to maintain coherency with the spears, stay 3 inches away from my Harbinger so they can't pile in an attack, and get all their attacks onto the Blood Knights without even having to pile in yet. Crocswords are going to attempt to charge, looking for a 9. Oh, that was close. That was a 5.
Now I gotta re-roll this because of my. Oh no, never mind.
They're way out of bubble. Nice try.
I forgot. I thought it was the Slan's ability, but it was the Skink. True.
Right. And Temple Guard gonna try. They're in with their 5. The Temple Guard are trying to go after my Archai. They're going to get an 8. I think they're going to make it.
Yep, that was exactly what they needed.
Oh boy. That's going to end their charge phase. Going on to combat. Who wants to attack first?
We will have... I think I'm going to have...
I'm going to suggest...
I think this one?
I don't even know, actually, because this one, they're going to get munched up by those guys. But you also want to get a unit on my Blood Knights before they get a chance to attack and pick their targets.
I know.
I don't know what the right decision is.
I think I'm going to try this one.
Alrighty. Pile in your 3 inches. Alright, so after all the pile-ins, 2 of them were unable to get within an inch without moving over 3 inches into my Archai over here. So we have 13 attacks. 26 attacks, because they have 2 apiece. Plus, he probably like a champion. He probably has an extra attack.
I think so.
Total of 27 attacks, hitting on 3s. And rerolling those 4 1s because of the Celestial Rights for 4 more hits.
Wow.
And wounded on 3s. 4 up save becomes 5 up. Oh! No.
Wow.
No.
What?
You it kills this one. I'm gonna kill this one. And 2 wounds on the last guy. Man, that was pretty scary.
Nope.
Already wounded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that did some damage. Well, I gotta attack something. I think my Castellan over here will attack the Razor Dawn.
Okay.
And the rest in the Temple Guard. Castellan's hitting on 3s. He's wounding on 3s. You have 2 saves at -1. 2 5 saves. He makes them both.
Wow.
Horse will go. 2 attacks hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. 5 up or 4 up. No rend. Takes a wound and he's still alive. 9 attacks from the Temple Guard, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. And you have -1.
4.
Oh, you actually ignore the rend because it's not -2 or better.
That's true. So my
4
4 up and rerollable because of my breeze.
Ooh, I shouldn't have attacked them. Oh well. Okay, made them all. And then the horses. 4s. And 4s. Your regular save.
Yep. 4s.
You take 1 wound and 1 guy.
Reroll.
Oh, reroll that
4. Okay, now
1 will die.
We will take off this guy here.
Are you ready? Razor's gonna go now. He's gonna pile in. Closest model, stay on him. And move into there.
Yep.
Bites, 3 attacks, hitting on a 4. No hits.
Reroll the 1.
Reroll that 1 for Celestial Rights. No hits.
Wow.
Yeah, the 1 Archai over here attacking. He has 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Uh-oh. He's wounding on 3s. Oh, yeah, 1 wound at -2.
So my -2?
Yep.
So it becomes 6 up, rerollable.
Nope, and... Nope. So you take 3 wounds from that. And Temple Guard will pile in now. 8 make it into contact. 17 attacks, hitting on 3s. Rerolling those 1s. For 3 more hits. And wounding on 3s. 4 becomes 5 up. I take 3 wounds and lose a knight. I'm going to take their regular dude away. And shuffle his wounds over to the musician. And I have nothing else to attack with, so now the pterodons are going to attack. Alright, 9 attacks with pterodon beaks.
This is... Well,
actually 12.
I was going to say there's 12 because there's 4 of them.
Hitting on 4s. Rerolling that 1. This is all game.
Yep.
Kill that slam. Wounding on 4s. Got 2 with a 4+ save. I take no wounds.
Lame.
The Skyblade, he has 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds, no rend, so 4 up save. I take a wound, and that'll bring my musician down to 1. Actually, it now brings him down to 2, because after I killed your... Oh no, never mind, at the end of the combat phase. So right in the combat phase?
Right now, it will end after this attack.
Okay, so my musician's down to 1 wound, end of combat phase, they killed something, so go back up to 2.
Yep.
And we'll do some Battle Shock stuff in the Battle Shock phase.
Right.
And in the Battle Shock phase, nobody has to take one that can possibly fail, so that'll end turn 2 for the Seraphim Skaven going on to the Undead.
Seraphim Skaven?
Seraphim Lizardmen? Yeah, Seraphim, I don't know. Going on to turn 2 for the Death Army, the Vampire Counts. Hero phase, I'm going to cast some stuff and risk zapping myself. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to make these guys zippy fast. I'm going to risk the Wildwood here. So 5 plus the cast, giving them the... I forget the name of the spell. So now I'll move double the movement speed.
Hellish Vigor.
Yes. So I get to add +1 for them, +1 for them, be within 18 of my wizard. So I rolled a 9. I don't think I have anything that can unbind it, right?
Not within range.
So they can now move double pace. Let's see if this thing here gets roused.
Come on.
And gets angry. It's good. In my combat, sorry, my command ability, she'll have a bubble of 6-inch fear around her, whatever. You're just adding a die for bravery tests. And that's my hero phase. In my hero phase, I forgot that I also get to bring back a model. So I shall bring back a model for my vampire counts because of their banner. The Blood Knights get a model back every hero phase. These Harbingers are going to fly over and engage that slam. I think I have to deal with these guys here. Staying 3 inches away. And this girl here, she's going to move 12. Actually, let me see if I can keep her in cover. I don't think I can. Nope.
Even to there now?
Nope, not going to make it. Oh. So it should be just a little shy of getting in cover. Oh, I'm actually measuring from her base. Actually, her horns, totally in cover.
Yep.
Totally balanced. Just kidding, she's not in any kind of cover. Nothing to do in the shooting phase, so we're going right on to charges. I'm going to charge with her first and see what I can do. I don't know if that's going... I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Very good. Keep looking at the bases, I gotta stop doing that, so look at your wing. Over here, Knights are gonna charge. No double ones, they're in. Looking for the charge over here, looking for a 3. Hey-oh. Whoa. In the combat phase, the Archive's gonna attack first, attacking those Temple Guard. He's hitting on 3s. He's wounding on 3s. Uh-oh, just 1. You have -2 to your save, so 6 up, rerollable. Oh, that would have been 3 dead. Oh well. Alright, going on to these Temple Guard. This guy's gonna pile in to... Whoa.
They love each other.
Maybe he won't pile in. Okay, so we have 4 mauls that can attack the Knights, and the rest have to attack the Archive.
Yep.
8 attacks on my Blood Knights, hitting on 3s. Rerolling that 1. We got 7 hits. They're wounding on 3s. That's a lot of wounds. 4 up save, goes to 5 up. I take, wow, 5 wounds. So I'm going to kill, let's say, this guy. Whoop, he's coming with me. And the guy next to him is down to 1. I'm going to put it on a guy with a regular weapon. Don't want to lose my trumpeter. The champion's actually, there's actually 1 more attack on this unit, hitting on 3s. He misses. So now we have 7 onto my Archive here.
Okay. 14
attacks, hitting on 3s. Those 1s. 1 more hit. Wounding on 3s. 5 up save. I'm dead. There goes the Archive.
Just.
My Vampire Lord in the Abyssal tears an attack first with her lance. 3 attacks hitting on 3s. We got 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Oh, against the Pterodons, obviously. We got 2 wounds at -1. We have a 6 up save. And we got 2 saves at 6 plus.
Reroll.
Reroll. Yep, that's the thing.
Nope.
That's 6 wounds apiece on the charge, so that's going to be 2 dead.
Yes, sir.
I probably don't want to kill him. He's got that Skyblade.
Yeah, we'll take these 2. That pushes her out of combat anyway.
And the Vampiric Sword has 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Ooh. Wounding on 3s? No. And then the Abyssal Terror will attack next. Yeah, 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. Just 1. I don't like your yellow dice anymore. -1. So 6 up save. And it'll be 1 rerollable.
Yep.
Hey, you made it. Then the Temple Guard are going to attack. And able to pile in the banner now into combat, so it's actually 10 attacks. I'm sorry, you have 2 attacks apiece. I think you have 3, 6, 9 mauls in contact, so it's 18 attacks plus 1 more for the champion for 19.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Reroll now those 1s.
Just those 2.
Wounding on 3s. 5 up save. Oh boy.
Made 3.
So I'm going to take 3, 6 wounds. Killing the regular dude. Killing the musician. And putting a wound onto my Castellant. Alright, my Blood Edge will attack. We're going to put the Castellant onto the Razordon.
Yep.
And I'm going to put him onto the Pterodons.
Yep.
So on the Razordon, hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. You have 2 saves at -1. Then you go 6 up. Or you 4 up base.
4 up.
So 5 up save. And he takes his last wound and dies.
Yep.
The other knight onto the Razordons there, or sorry, the Pterodons, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. You have 2 saves at -1, so 6 up. Takes a wound. Oh, rerollable. Takes a wound. And then the horse, 4s and 4s for another save of 5 up. No rend this time, which is rerollable. And you're saved. Pterodons are not going to pile in an attack, staying out there. So we have beaks and fangs, 6 attacks.
6 attacks with the beaks.
Hitting on 3s.
4s.
4s. Yeah. Hey, stop. Just do the whole thing separately. He actually has +1 to hit, right? In combat or no?
No.
Oh, just shooting.
No. Just, no, his sword.
Oh, his sword gives him +1 to hit for shooting for some reason.
No.
Explain to me.
Not correct. You can have your champion can either be an alpha or a master of the skies.
Right.
And an alpha has a blowpipe that hits on that does +1 to hit.
I think you're incorrect.
No.
We're gonna pause the camera and come back. Alright, so Cullen was totally right. I was totally misunderstanding this guy here. But there was a mistake earlier. He does not have a ranged weapon. He's a master of the skies, so he has the sword he has, which gave him 3 attacks in combat. But, inconsequential.
So we got 2 hits and then I rolled 4 ones.
And reroll those ones.
So we're gonna reroll them. Still a lot of ones.
4 ones. And then you're wounding on 4s?
Yeah.
For 3 wounds. 4 up armor save. Oh, takes 2 wounds. That kills my Castellant. Oh boy. Hopefully he'll be back. Now the Skyblade's gonna attack, hitting on 3s. 3 hits, winning on 4s. Oh yeah. And over here. 5 attacks a piece per guy, so 15 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Very, very average roll. And wounding on 3s. A little below average. 4 up goes to 5 up save with 5 wounds. No. You got 1 wound left.
No, I have.
No, you have 2 wounds.
Dude, I have 3 wounds left to begin with. I am just dead, correct?
No, you only took 2 wounds.
What?
Oh no, you're 5 up save. I just said it, but I thought he's dead. Okay, good.
No.
Maybe I should have done that a lot earlier and take away those rights and make sure we roll those ones.
Big toad.
And nothing new in the battle shock phase of anything important. Nobody can possibly fail. So moving on to turn 3. I really want to go first.
I do more.
Alright, roll your die.
See?
Crap.
See? Ha!
Crap. In the hero phase, this priest is going to pray.
4 up. Yeah.
Check them gets them over there.
And this one.
That's it. Alrighty. And that's it. Movement phase. Where do you want to go?
Hello.
Salamanders. Everybody's turning over at my...
Hello.
Harbingers. Alright, so I'm going to let you have all that.
Yep.
I'm going to go back a step and attack with my guys.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Completely forgot about this unit. Alright, so I'm going to pile in on the models that I'm closest to. Like so. Still hitting on 2s. He's wounding on 3s. You are -1, but ignore that, so 4 plus rerollable save. You still have your priest thing up. Fail 1. Yeah, I made it. His horse will wound on 3s. Or hit on 3s, wound on 4s. You got 4 up save. And you're good. Now the rest of the guys. Dread Lancer's hitting on 3s. That's a lot of 1s. There's 5 of them. I'm rolling like Cullen. I don't think it's going to be you. I think it's just your dice. Wounding on 3s. You have a 4 up rerollable save.
I need this.
Stupid shields. Fail 1.
Come on, yeah!
And then their horses. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. 4 up save. Rerolling. Like, woo! They didn't do nothing! Nothing! And the Seraphim Priest, the Skink Priest here is moving up the Temple Guard and improving their abilities just by being close to them. And the Croxer are moving 8 inches. There you go, there's your movement phase. Going on to the shooting phase. Who wants to start?
We will have the...
Bastiladon.
Salamanders.
Alright, Salamanders. 1 attack each, hitting on 3s. We got 1 hit, wounding on 3s. With their spouting flame, that's a 6. Well, yeah, it's a 6. It would have landed.
It's a 6-3 or a 5.
Okay, reroll it. It's very cocked. There you go, it was a 6. That was a stream of fire, so I get a 6 up save from that. which I fail, and does D6 wounds.
4.
4. Kills that dude outright. And then the beam of light over here from the Basiladon, we got 2d6 hits, or shots. We have 5 shots. Hitting on 4s. We got 4 hits, wounding on 3s. We got 3 wounds. 5 up save against that. 2 go through, and there were 2 apiece. I take 4 wounds. And that guy's down to 2. She would have been up to 6 wounds because she killed something in the last combat phase. She heals every time she does that at the end of the combat phase.
Sure.
We got 1 spear getting thrown into her though. Hitting on a 4. That's hit, wounds on a 4. And my save is going to be 3. But I take a wound. Back to 5. Priest going to fire his star bolt from his staff into my general there, my vampire
D3
lord.
attacks.
It's going to be 1.
1 attack. Hitting on 3s.
There's a hit.
Wounding on 3s.
There's a wound. Is there a rend?
Yes, sir. -1.
4 up save. Take another wound. She back down to 4. Going into the charge phase, the Croxigar try to make a long bomb charge.
They need to run a 10, and that is not. So
okay.
They're not going anywhere.
Are they going to charge?
This guy is.
Still not going to charge. He's in.
Roar.
Salamanders want to charge?
Oh, do you guys? Yeah, we do.
Sweet.
We're just gonna try to knock him out.
Yeah, he's in. Stop breaking my stuff!
It's the same.
What did you just tell me?
That I technically still have 5 skink or chameleon skinks hiding.
Yes,
I haven't moved on.
Yes,
yet, so.
you do. So they could like disappear right here and kind of like shot her to death already.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
We'll wait.
You know what? You know what? Because it's still your turn and it will make no effect on anything else that happened so far, why don't you go ahead and put them...
You sure?
Where you, yeah, it would have made no difference for your turn. So go ahead and pop them out. Counts as them, like this is the pop out in the movement phase.
Yes.
And they missed their shooting phase because they were not on the table, but we're gonna let them shoot. What are you doing? That's my Croxigar. He's a metal model, now he's all scratched. This is why Cullen has to play Skaven and only gets to use his own models. 10 shots hitting my vampire on 3s. Hitting on 4s, or wounding on 4s. 3 up save. Oh no. I take it back, you can't do this. Alright, continue on with the combat. Where do you want to start?
That's a good question. It's either here or here. I think it's gonna be here, because these guys are re-rolling their armor saves.
Alright, starting over here.
So how many we got?
Everybody's gonna get in. So, yeah. 25 attacks from all those Temple Guard with their pole arms.
Still counting.
Oh, sorry. Hitting on 3s. And he's wounding on 3s. These guys are just too good. I like it. 5 up, save. This is sad.
Wow.
3, 6, 9 plus 1. That kills. That's exactly enough to kill the entire unit. Remember how a few months ago I claimed how these things were ridiculously overpowered? Yeah, they totally did nothing all game. Alright, so this guy's gonna pile in like so. And this guy's gonna pile in like that. I gotta put all my attacks onto. How many wounds do these have?
3 each.
I gotta put all my attacks onto them. 10 attacks, hitting on 3s. Heyo. Wounding on 3s. Even better. 6 up save against this. And that'll be 2, 4, 6, 8 wounds. Enough to kill him outright.
Yep. 4, 5.
And these Temple Guard, I'm gonna pull the ones over here, wrap them all the way around. Because they're gonna make it in. 19 attacks, hitting on 3s. Look at those 1s. Wounding on 3s. And I have a 5 up save against this. Oh, he's dead. He's very, very dead. And Cullen, looking at the app and the rules, and I should know this too, they're my models, but it's a new game. They just had a whole bunch more attacks all game. They each have 1 attack more per model with their jaws and their shields, so that's...
should have been making 3 attacks this whole game. But I mean, those ones are hitting on 5s, 4s, so not as easy, but just a couple extra attacks.
I think these are very good models to bring to a tournament.
Yes.
And I'm done attacking, so whoever's left is the Basiladon.
Yep.
With the bludgeoning tail, there's 3 attacks hitting on 3s. He's got 1 hit, and wounding on
3s. No.
And that's gonna end the combat phase, going on to... I it's going on the bottom of turn 3 for myself. I have those guys there who are stuck into combat with something that ignores, I don't think, Rens. I don't think she can take on any of these things.
Summon things.
Even then, okay, let's see what I can summon. Alright, in turn 3, my hero phase, I'm going to attempt to summon in some Archai, more gas Archai. 7. Ha!
Aww.
Ha! Well, there you have it. On a Snake Eyes, I'm going to say it's safe to concede. I have her with 2 wounds left. She can maybe take out, I don't know, nothing on the table. I have them with a few wounds left, 8 wounds total between the 2. But I don't know. I think you got me, buddy. Good game. Okay, well played.
Game.
Good list.
That was, yeah.
That was something. Alright, we're going to go refine our list and try again and play another game in the vault. I don't know what tweaks you have to make, if any. I have to make a lot of tweaks. Join us in the vault. If you're not already a vault member, you can click the links below and get yourself a 7-day free trial to watch that battle report. Keep up on Cullen and I, our little adventures in trying to prepare for this tournament.
Yep.
I feel lost right now. You beat me good. Good game, sir.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. Happy wargaming.